Hey guys, so welcome to the Q&A. This one was really long. I didn't realize how many questions I was actually going to fucking get, but I have cut them down. I tried to keep everyone on here, so I apologize if I didn't answer your question, but I did answer a good chunk of them. And this is also going to be split up into parts. And the reason why I say parts is because I'm going to be recording this at different times. So right now, it's 4:00 and I'm tired, but I'm going to start recording these. And I will give a warning if the next part, and I may or may not be drunk on some of them, and I may or may not be, so we will see how this goes. Yes. So I apologize right now in advance for any, anything I may say. Yes. So let's begin. Oh, by the way, this is not going to be edited. I don't care. So if you hear any random things like cats meowing or anything, I don't give a fuck. So for the first question, it looks like 3 of you guys on right here. You guys can see it on the screen. You 3 asked, what is your favorite fanfic? I think I'm pretty sure I answered this in the last Q&A, but I've confessed my love for My Immortal. That is probably my favorite fanfic, and I know that's a terrible fucking thing to say, but I really like that fanfic. It's just so bad, and it makes me feel so good reading it. It's terrible, I know. So yes, but that is my favorite fanfic. It looks like a few of you asked, all of you guys up here on the screen, asked, how did I get into fanfic reading and creepypastas, stuff like that, like just the readings in general. I had started doing the readings because my old job, I used to do data processing, and I would listen to readings all the time. And I got to a point where I got sick of listening to other people's readings. I mean, I loved other people's readings, but I wanted to do my own. I wanted to hear stories that I wanted to hear, there's a good variety of them, but particularly the horror ones, that was the biggest thing. Like, I really got into it because of, Mr. Creepypasta and then Scribbler stuff. And I wanted to do readings that were gory. I wanted to make people cringe. I wanted to make people cringe, and that's why I got into creepypasta readings and fanfic readings. Though I don't really do that many creepypasta readings. I should do more, but what are you going to do? But yeah, it was because of that I wanted to do the readings. So, yes, hopefully that answered your question. Bluebird VA and Solar Pony asked, both of you asked pretty much, who inspired me to voice act? I guess you could still say Mr. Creepypasta and Scribbler, because I had seen Mr. Creepypasta doesn't really do different voices. He kind of does his voice, but with the characters. I know it sounds kind of weird. Scribbler at least tried to do, or she does. I'm not, she doesn't try. She actually does. She does voice the characters herself. And that's how I started going into it. And then it just kind of went off from there. I had never done acting before, and it was like, let's try and act like these little pastel ponies. Why not? But yes, that's what inspired me to start doing the voice acting thing was, because I had to read the story, so I had to start acting. Yeah, that's a thing. Z-Guy of I can't talk. What are words? Z-Guy of Psy. There we go. Fucking awesome name, by the way. Asks, if you woke up to see someone breezyfied you, what would you do, and how would you go about plotting your revenge? Because it ain't easy being breezy. To plot and carry out complex plans of payback. What would I do if I found out that if I was breezyfied, considering how much I hate the breezies and how I almost quit the fandom because of that episode? Yeah, we don't talk about that. By the way, yeah, I almost quit the fandom because of that episode. That's how much I hate that episode. I would probably, if my little breezy body could, I would probably carry a gun and go shoot them. And then possibly, if I could, because the breezies can't do anything. How would I plot revenge? I can't. You can't. They can't even. They are so small and insignificant that I could blow on them and their bones would shatter. How could I plot revenge? Unless okay, you know what? I would have to kill myself in the process, but I would plot my revenge by letting my body get flown into their mouth so they would choke to death. That's how I would kill them. Because that's really the only way I could. Applejack asks, oh, maybe I should read that in my Applejack voice. I should bring her out just for this question. Out of Trixie, Sunset Shimmer, or Discord, which of them... Applejack can't talk today. This is why we don't let Applejack do the voices. Lost Narrator doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. Which of these anti-villains that turn good do you like the best and why? Grammar doesn't work here. Out of those three, I would probably say Sunset Shimmer. I really, really like her. And I love what they did with her in Rainbow Rocks. I mean, Discord's cool and Trixie's, I'm not really a big fan of Trixie, but I really like Sunset Shimmer's character. And she's kind of like the anti-Twilight in some sense. Like, more than what Trixie is, at least. But, okay. Trixie's kind of a bitch, let's be honest here. But at least with Sunset Shimmer, she has some redeeming qualities. And it's just, I don't know. I just really like Sunset. Sunset is amazing, and I really, really like her as an anti-villain. That's my answer. Orina asks, are you a supporter of the Solar Empire or the New Lunar Republic, and why? If I had to choose between the two, I know people like to have that headcanon of those two, like where, obviously Celestia and Luna, and what side were you on, what side are you on and all that. The Lunar Republic, I guess. I really like Luna more than Celestia. I mean, Celestia is cool. New Lunar Republic, because vampire bats. Because vampire bats are fucking awesome. That's why. There you go. Bye. War Saddle and Dark Star ask, how did you get into the MLP fandom? How did I get into the fandom? I think I've answered this before in the other Q&A, but I'll give a quick rundown. Basically, I had been I'd been part of the Creepypasta fandom, and I was listening to Mr. Creepypasta, and he had done a reading of Cupcakes on his channel. I had seen a few things with the MLP stuff, but I was just like, oh, you guys, the bronies, whatever, who cares? It wasn't until I heard that and I was like, this is an MLP. What the hell is this? Why are these two ponies killing each other? And I pretty much decided to go Google search a lot of other things. And that's when I realized how deep the rabbit hole went. And then when I came out of that rabbit hole, I was a full-fledged brony, and it was pretty bad. And now I do readings. So that is how I got into the fandom. I listened to that reading, and yeah. Blue Streak Road to 5K asks, that's an interesting name, do you play Minecraft or RuneScape? I do not play RuneScape, but I do play Minecraft, actually. I used to play on a server with EmoGak, actually. And we played. That was amazing. Yeah. But I haven't played as of recently. I need to find a new server to play on, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I do play Minecraft, actually with a couple other people from Heroic Tales as well. I do play with them as well. PDK and Deadly Reg. Yes, Deadly Reg. I do play with them, and but I do play. I don't play that often, though. I've been playing other stuff. But yes, I do play Minecraft. Martial Art Fruit User, which, by the way, I still love your fucking name. I remember your name from the last Q&A. It's like Fruit Ninja. That's what it is. Have you met anyone famous from the fandom? K-Cat, Penstroke, etc., etc. I went to Buck this previous year, not this previous year, this past summer, when I was in the UK. So obviously I got to meet Scribbler, but she's already a very good friend of mine, so that doesn't really count. But I did get to meet Draw Ponies. I got to meet who else did I meet? I got to meet Reverb, but he's a friend of mine as well, so that doesn't count. Oh yeah, I got to meet Anna Chloe M. I haven't met that many quote unquote famous bronies. I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I haven't met that many, but I did meet. I basically hung out with a few of them when I was at Buck. Yes. Buck and Camcom. Those are the two conventions that I went to this past summer. But yeah, I haven't really met any famous bronies. Maybe if I go to BronyCon. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So, yes. But I did meet Obab Scribbler. She's pretty fucking famous, you know? She's famous. I got to meet her. Thomas Fan Forever asks, what gave you the idea to call your channel The Lost Narrator? So funny story about the channel name. It's actually a play on another channel name that I used to do. I'm not going to plug it here because I don't want you guys trying to look for it. But basically, I had this channel was like a loss, or not loss, was a last stand because I already had been doing YouTube stuff for a while. And I wanted one more attempt of trying to do YouTube stuff because I really love YouTube. YouTube is, the platform itself is fucking awesome. And the fact that I can put this content out and you guys freaking come and watch it. Oh man, it's amazing. Even though it's broken as fuck sometimes. But the Lost Narrator this is going to get deep, you guys. But I've always had that Lost title for a long time. I have Lost in a lot of my other usernames that I have. And it's something I've always identified with because, to be honest, I kind of feel lost a lot of the time when I'm doing stuff, especially when it comes to hobbies and life in general. I don't have direction sometimes. And it just stuck. It's always been that name. I've always been lost, like as the name and as life. So that was the reason why I called myself The Lost Narrator. Plus, I think at that point, I didn't want to give myself a brony name because I really wanted to try and do the creepypastas, but then it kind of fizzled out. Like, I still do the creepypastas from time to time, which I'm working on one, by the way, with a bunch of VAs, but that's coming out later. But yeah, I kind of wanted to keep it like a neutral name so that because let's be honest, ponies aren't going to last forever. As much as we want it to think it's going to just chug on forever, it's not. And I want to be able to branch out into other things. Not saying that I'm going to do that right now because you all are probably freaking out about that. But yes, that is why I named the channel The Lost Narrator, because I wanted to be known for narrating stuff, but then I am a lost little thing. Yes. So next question. The four of you all asked, who are my favorite ponies, background CMCs, and main six? Because I got like several questions from everyone asking that. So to clarify it, my favorite main six characters, because I don't have one. I wish I could pick one, but I can't. My two favorites are RD and Rarity, but if I had to pick one, probably RD more. I really, really like RD. She's always kind of been my favorite. But yes, Rah is right up there as well because I just love Rarity. Rarity's so fucking good as a character because she doesn't fit the fucking archetype of female character who's gonna be a prissy and prissy shit that I usually hate those characters. I hate the prissy shit characters. Rarity, yes, she is a prissy shit character, but god damn it, her character development is so good. Oh, so good. So, and Rainbow Dash is just a bitch, and I love it. So, favorite CMC, it's Sweetie Belle. Sweetie Belle would be my favorite CMC. But if I had to say my favorite sister pairing, it would be Rainbow Dash and Scootaloo. But I love Sweetie Belle, though. She's so diabetes-inducing. Fuck. And then my favorite background pony is actually Vinyl. I know that's not a surprise at all. Vinyl is my favorite background pony. Vinyl and I would say Lyra's up there as well. Vinyl and Lyra are probably my two favorite background ponies. Super West 202 asks, are you a gamer? And if so, what are your favorite games and systems? Okay, so I would constitute myself as a gamer. I play video games a lot, actually. My old channels were actually Let's Play channels. So, the Let's Play / vlogs channels, but I have done the gaming. I game a lot. I would say gaming is probably the other thing that I'm really, really into. But yeah, I do game a lot. My favorite game of all time would be Silent Hill 2. But if I had to give a little bit more, like Silent Hill 2, Parasite Eve, Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars, Legend of the Dragoon, I know I'm going to get hate for this, but Final Fantasy 13, I really like that game. And not because of the gameplay, but I fucking love that story. And I just, that story. And yes, I ship the shit out of Fang and Vanille. I don't fucking care. What? I think those would be my top games. But yeah, Silent Hill 2 is up there with like just like overall my favorite game. And favorite systems, I would probably say my favorite system is the PlayStation, just because of all the games that I played on there. That was probably the system that really kind of threw me into gaming, because I was 9 years old playing freaking Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation. And if you know anything about that game, it's about nuclear fallout and genetics, and I didn't understand half the shit, but I just knew that Snake was a fucking badass in a fucking cardboard box. And oh my god, that game. So yeah, those are my favorite. I have a lot of systems. I've got, God, I'm trying to think of how many systems I've got. I've got a Nintendo, a Super Nintendo, a PlayStation 2, a PlayStation 3, an N64, a Wii, Xbox, an Xbox 360, Game Boy, a 3DS, a PlayStation Portable, and my PC, because I recently just upgraded my graphics card, so now I'm playing on the PC. So yeah, I am a gamer. I'm pretty fucking sure I constitute that label. Multi-Pierce123 asks, what is your favorite anime? If you do watch anime, that is. I do watch anime, actually. I don't watch it as much as I used to, because I used to go to anime conventions a lot, back when I was in college. But I would say my favorite anime? That's kind of a fucking hard question, because there's lots of anime and I've watched a fuck ton of it. I would probably say those. I'm gonna get shit for this, but I don't care. K-On! I really, really like K-On! K-On! Is freaking awesome, and I really like that show. I like the fact that they have tea, and then they write music, and then they play that music at the fucking school. Okay, this is stupid. I know. I don't care. Slice of life bullshit. I don't fucking care. Gina M asks, are there any other fandoms that you've been in or are currently in? So fandoms. This is probably, the MLP fandom has probably been the one I've been the most active in, but I have lurked in other fandoms. I've lurked in the Final Fantasy one, Batman, Power Rangers, I'm trying to think of, I think those are the big ones. Those are the big ones that stick out in my head. Especially the Final Fantasy 13 fandom. That was the one I was rampant in, or at least lurking a lot in. I didn't really contribute, but I did follow them. This one is, yeah, like I said, this is probably the first time I've actually contributed to something, and I'm with the readings and the voice acting. So, yes. So, I am part of other fandoms, or follow other fandoms. Yes. Oh, and the creepypasta one. That was another one too. But obviously I still kind of do that. So, Obab Scribbler asks, and yes, I did not answer all your fucking questions because you asked too many. But you did, yes. You probably asked the most. I think you and Goombasa were the two that asked the most. But going on. She asks, favorite instrumental as in non-singing track and why? My favorite instrumental would be Reversion. And it's from the composer who does a lot of the creepypasta music. Here's his name. I can't pronounce it. Ha ha ha. But yes, that would be my favorite instrumental. I've actually only used it, I think, 3 times in all the readings that I've done. But it's one of those songs I'm very particular about the music that I use. But I've only used it 3 times, and I would like to use it more. But I'm just such a stickler because it doesn't fit any of the fucking scenes that I'm doing. But I've always liked that track. That track has it's just really special to me, and I could listen to that track on repeat. I think that's one of the only songs that I could do that with. And I actually, when I edit, that's the song I'm usually on a YouTube repeat website, and I'm listening to that song on repeat while I'm editing. And it's just, I don't know, something about that track. I just really love it. But I'm weird like that. Which is more addictive, Jaffa Cakes or crack? It's the fucking Jaffa Cakes. Crack can't even compare. I'm trying to pawn off my shit for some more Jaffa Cakes because they're fucking expensive over here in the States. Actually, if anything, Scribbler and Deadly Reg have sent me Jaffa Cakes, so I can sustain my addiction to them a little bit longer. Beer or margaritas? Scribbler! That's not how you spell margaritas. And of course the margaritas, because I don't like beer. I like margaritas. Blah. Batman or Spider-Man? Batman. Batman all the way. No doubts about it. Spider-Man's cool, but I love Batman. Batman's my favorite superhero. Favorite professional voice actor from your childhood? I would definitely say Kevin Conroy from the Batman animated series. I love his voice. It's perfect. And then when he was Batman in the freaking Arkham City and Arkham Asylum games, oh my God, it was so good. Just reliving my childhood. Do I say 2 weeks or fortnight? I say 2 weeks, because America. Yes. Why is makeup the tool of the devil? Because it fucking is. And I could get all feminist and shit on that statement, but I'm not. I'm just gonna say it's bullshit. Makeup is bullshit. Unless it's, for like, actually, I'm gonna say, let me rephrase that. It's bullshit if you're just putting it on, because women. But makeup can be really cool though if you're doing it for like special effects, which I really love. Like, God, I love watching those types of things where you get to see the special effects of how they made somebody look like especially for horror movies. But yeah, makeup's not entirely bad, but it is the devil. Yes. Favorite Western cartoon show that doesn't feature small pastel horses, but it's my favorite one. The one with the small pastel horses. No, my favorite cartoon show, I would probably say it's a couple ties. I would say I can think of a few actually. Gargoyles, Pepper Ann, Recess, Animaniacs. What else? Those are the ones that stick out of my head the most. It's particularly Animaniacs. I know Animaniacs is a big one that I watched a lot. And will I ever come back to the UK to visit the convention circuit again? I would I would visit the UK just to come visit the UK. I don't know. I mean, I got lucky that time in the summer when I went out and I got to go to Buck and Camcom, but, I would just go out there because I just fucking loved it out there. It was just beautiful. It's different than over here in the States. God, it's so different. It's so much better. Oh my God. But yeah. I would go back just to visit, not necessarily for the convention circuits, but if the conventions came up again, I would totally do it. What is one MLP character voice you wish you could do? This person asked it because I don't want to butcher your name. So there you are on the screen. One character voice I wish I could do is Pinkie Pie, actually. And not because it's Pinkie Pie, because of the fact that would mean I would have more of a range to my voice. Because if you haven't realized, I have a very deep set voice. And I can't do Pinkie Pie. I'm not even going to try to do Pinkie Pie right now, but just know I can't do a Pinkie Pie, and I wish I could fucking do it, because that means I could have more range. Yes. I love Panty and Stocking and MLP. Yes, I know what the name means. Panty and Starkey with Garter Belt, because I may or may not have watched that anime, and that anime is good. Asks, what does my cutie mark mean? My cutie mark actually is cursing. That is what it symbolizes. It's basically because I'm known for that. That's something that's kind of gone all over the place. I have a bit of a potty mouth. I think that's an understatement. But that's what the cutie mark means. It's just cussing. That's it. That's my special talent, you guys. Andre Johnson asks, what race are you? Because your accent sounds familiar. My accent, I didn't realize I had an accent, because I've been told that my accent, or from obviously my friends from the UK, I don't really have one. I have the TV accent, I guess, but whatever. I'm actually Hispanic. I'm full Hispanic, and I get mistaken a lot for Asian, or I'm mixed. But yeah, I'm Mexican, full Mexican. When did you, Scribbler, and Emo Gak meet? I didn't know I met all of them, considering we're all in different, places. I met Scribbler through the fanfic readings. I had contacted her and I had asked to be in one of her readings. I met Emogak through Scribbler because of the fact that I was looking for a rarity, or I was just looking for a VA to help me out with one of my readings, and I realized she had a really good rarity voice. So I contacted her. And yeah, that's pretty much, that's how we met. And are you planning on going to any conventions next year? I am most likely, I know for sure, if EQLA is happening, I'm planning to go to EQLA. That is one of the big ones I'm planning to go to. I would like to go to BronyCon. I know if other things pan out with other people, I will most likely be going to BronyCon, but for sure I am most likely going to EQLA. There are a few other ones. I know Kamikaze is another one I usually go to. Anime Expo is something I used to go to. I might go to again. I know I went this past year with Miss Bunny Swan, actually. That's another fucking famous brony I met. I've met Miss Bunny Swan. She's freaking awesome. But I went with her to Anime Expo, actually. So, yeah, that's another con that I usually go to. So, yes, that will be something I go to. And what age did I start cursing when I got my cutie mark? I was born cursing. In reality, when I first actually started cursing, it wasn't until maybe I was 17, I think. Because I didn't really curse in, like, high school or... No, I take it back. I started cursing in high school. Probably around 14. But it wasn't as bad as it is now. I can tell you that right now because I was living with my parents. And obviously, you know, you're not supposed to curse in front of your mom. That would be bad. But yeah, since because I'm older now, who gives a fuck? But my cutie mark... Next question. Kim Daniels VA, or aka Warrior Cat, asks, who do you enjoy voicing the most and why? Also, who do you voice the most if it's different from the first question? Out of all the characters I voice, I probably enjoy voicing, surprise, surprise, RD. RD is my favorite character to voice. I mean, considering she's my favorite pony. But yeah, I just have the most fun with her. She's the one I can easily slip into her voice all the time, but then I can also just go back into it. That voice is the easiest one for me to do. And I love voicing her in general. And what character is the one that I voice the most? It's her. I get asked a lot to voice her. Yeah, so that answers that question. Ha ha. Loopy Arts asks, will I ever come to Germany? I would love to go to Germany, actually. I can't speak German, so I would have problems. But I want to do more traveling. The fact that I got to leave the country, I want to go to Italy. I want to go to Rome. Germany would be a stop on there as well. But I want to just travel. I love traveling now. Got the traveling bug. It's kind of shitty, but what are you going to do? Garth Roberts asks, would you do fanfic readings if someone else has already made the same one? The funny thing about that is that I know between me and Scribbler, we kind of have this unspoken rule that we don't like doing readings that other people have done, especially if it's recent. But we will make exceptions. I know I've done some exceptions to some rules. And sometimes what happens is that somebody puts out a reading, but I'm still waiting for lines from another VA, so I can't necessarily say, don't send me your lines when other people have already recorded it, and then it's complicated. I don't intentionally mean to do that, trust me. If I know I've done it to a few people, I'm not trying to step on your toes. It just happens because I work with VAs. But I do make exceptions. There are some stories where I'll be like, I really want to do a reading of that. I know Scribbler's done it, but I've been very tempted to do it, is the cough. I want to do a reading of that story, but I'm like, Scribbler already did it. I can't do that. But yeah, there are exceptions to that rule. So what are you going to do? DeBoy2187 asks, do you watch gameplays? Yes, actually I do. Like I said, I was part of the Let's Play community. I used to do recordings, but I watch occasionally every so often. To be honest, when Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was coming out, I was watching the Markiplier playings. Oh my God, they were so funny. Fuck. But yeah, I do watch gameplays. I used to make gameplays. There may or may not be other gameplays coming, not on this channel, but I will plug it when the time comes. It's still in the works. But yes, I do watch gameplays, and I can say my favorite LPers are Two Best Friends Play, Markiplier. Actually, just those two. I really like Two Best Friends Play. They're probably my favorite commentators, just because of how fucking over the top they are. God, they're so funny. And not because of the whole Two Snacks doing the animations of them. I liked them before that. So yes, that's a thing. Bobby asks, are you single? I am actually, yes, I am single right now. Yes. What do you look for in a stallion? A vagina. Should he be funny? He should have a vagina. Should he swear? He should have a vagina. And can we have a friendly chat? Do you have a vagina? I think I'm trying to say I'm gay. Yeah. And now you all are going to unsub. Fuck. Next question. Austin London. Okay. Austin London Storm. That person. Austin. We're just going to call you Austin. Can I call you by first name? There we go. How many voices can you do? I don't know. I know I've done a lot of different voices. Like, I obviously, okay, character-wise, I can do... The ones that I know I can do are RD, Applejack, Zecora, Vinyl, I guess, if you consider that. Bon is another one. Like, I don't really gonna consider background ponies because they don't have established voices. But RD, Applejack, Zecora, Mrs. Cake, Chrysalis. I think that's it. Like, of characters that I know I could do. I know people have asked me to try and do a Trixie. I've never done it. I probably could practice it. I don't fucking know. But then I can do other silly voices on top of that. Like, Hoops. I could do basically Hoops' voice is also the same voice from Kevin from Ed, Edd n Eddy. So I can do that voice. And I can do like I can do little boy voices. I've done a nerd voice, like the nerd. I've done a nerd RD voice, which apparently it's going to be appearing in another thing on Scribbler's channel. But I can do a good chunk of voices. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Huh? Storm Chaser asks, in your last Q&A, you mentioned you'd like Linkin Park. I think I remember correctly. So what's your favorite song by them? My favorite song by them would be Paper Cut, off their Hybrid Theory album, which is their first album. And that's actually the first song on the album too, but it's always been my favorite song. It was like the first time I ever heard that song, it was like fucking just love, just so much love. Because that song speaks to me on so many fucking levels, and if you haven't realized, yes, that meant I was fucking emo as shit growing up. So yeah, hopefully that answers that question. Emerald Comet asks, what other shows do you watch besides MLP? I only watch MLP, you guys. That's it. That's my confession. That's it. No. God, I would fucking be miserable if that was the only thing I was watching. Other shows I watch right now, I've been really getting into American Horror Story. I need to go back and watch the other seasons, but I've been watching season 4 and it's so good. Oh my God, is it so fucking good? Other shows that I watch that are not necessarily still running, or some other show, King of the Hills, the older Simpsons, because I don't like the fucking newer ones. Those are bullshit. Let me think. CSI is another show I used to watch a lot. I think those are the big ones. Those are the ones that stick out in my head of shows that I like watching. But yeah, that would be it. And do I read graphic novels? Yes, actually, I do collect comic books as well. So I do read graphic novels, manga, comic books, graphic novels, all those. That I read those. Yes. Snoopy Stallion asks, what is your favorite alcoholic drink? I like Long Island iced teas. I like margaritas. I like anything with alcohol in it. No, except beer. Yeah, except for beer. Beer is the only one I really don't like. I can't drink beer. I fucking hate it. But I will drink cider. I do like cider, and I do like ales. Well, some ales, not even all ales. Cider. I really like cider. Cider's really fucking good. But I do like Mike's Hard Lemonade. That's another one I really like. But yeah, I like vodka and tequila. If I have to like really just get down to basics, vodka, tequila, anything with those two in it, I'll just fucking drink it. Hot dogs or pizza? Pizza. I fucking love pizza. Pizza's so good. I could live off of it. God, it's so fucking good. Sweet or sour? Sour, actually. I like sweets, but I'm more into sour stuff. And why do I swear so much? Why the fuck not? It's my cutie mark. How the fuck do you not expect me to swear? K9RD asks, when did you start watching MLP Friendship is Magic? Also, what is your favorite season and why? I started watching MLP probably November 2012, I believe, is when I started watching it. Yeah, I'm going to say about that time. That's when I started watching it. And either 2012 or 2013. I don't remember. It was a while ago. I'm bad with dates. But my favorite season, though, I would probably say season 2. I really like season 2 a lot. I mean, I like all the seasons except for season 3. Season 3 is probably my least favorite just because of how short it is and just overall. But I know season 2 is probably my favorite. Yeah, I would say season 2. And why? Because it has some really good episodes from what I remember. I'm trying to think of the ones that I can think of off the top of my head. Sisterhood of Socials in season 2. Discord gets introduced in season 2. Candlelight Wedding is in season 2. Yeah, it's late. It's like fucking 5 and I'm recording this, so cut me some slack. But season 2. Callum Hobbs asks, do you have any pets? Yes, actually I do. I have 2 cats and they're assholes. They're fucking assholes. I'm allergic to cats, but I have cats. Don't even fucking argue my logic in that. But I have on the screen. I have Sniper. She's a calico mixed kitty, who's a bitch and needy, and then Peanut, who's a yellow or orange tabby, and she's a bitch and she's needy. And they both make my life a living hell, and they meow bomb whenever I record. But they're mine, and I love them. Brony Epic Time and Jordan Bernardo asks, what is your favorite music artist / genres? Favorite music artists, I would probably say, well, actually, let's start with genre. Genre, it would be rock, electronica, and piano, contemporary piano. Yeah, those would be it. Rock, temporary piano, and electronica. I really like electronica music. Oh, chill step. That's another, or chill, yeah, whatever I hate subgenres. Yeah, I don't like dubstep, but I like chill step. And 8-bit music. I like that a lot. But favorite musicians, though, would be Linkin Park, Fall Out Boy, Paramore, that composer I mentioned before. From the creepypastas, Muji, whatever the fuck his name is. I'm trying to think of who else. I think those are the big ones I can think of. Linkin Park's definitely up there on the top, and Fall Out Boy and Paramore. Yeah, yeah. That would be it. MCG Motorsports asks, what if all of this is fake and ponies are real? What would you do? By the way, bleh. My birthday is on the 19th. Well, happy birthday to you. I hope you had an awesome birthday. And what if ponies were real? Does that mean I'm a pony? Or does that mean that I'm a human with ponies? But if they were real, I would hope that they were the size of kitties, because then I could replace my cats with ponies. And they would be adorable and cuddly. And I would have like 20 of them. God, okay, I'm not a crazy cat lady. Yeah. Len Ray asks, can you swear as Applejack for me? The fuck are you asking that for? God, that's a fucking dumb question. Of course I always cuss. I am. I can't even do it. Ah! So you got me cussing and a blooper. You're welcome. How many projects are you currently working on? A lot. I'm just thinking right now of how many projects I owe lines for. I want to say probably at least 10 to 15 right now, and that's not including my own projects. If we're talking about separate readings that I'm currently working on that I'm waiting for lines from VAs, I want to say at least an additional 20 to 30 on top of that. So a fuck ton. And your opinion on spike abuse. It is second best next to scoot abuse. Scoot abuse is best abuse. Next question. Jordan Martinez asks, are you able to participate in animated projects? Yes. Send me a message here on YouTube. I will message back. I know I'm a very busy person. I get messages a lot. And if I don't respond to your questions, I apologize. I do. I'm just so fucking busy. And I've got so many of you guys now. But yes, I am. If you want to message me, you can message me here on YouTube or, contact me somehow, because I've got plenty of ways you can contact me, and I can see whether or not I would, if I could or not. That's a thing. The Masty one asks, did you haze a lot of freshmen? This is an oddly specific question. I'm not sure if you think that I've hazed you. If I have, I'm apologizing. I did haze freshmen back when I was in high school, when I was a senior. But I didn't really quote unquote haze. The worst thing we did back when I was in high school is we threw tortillas at them. So if I threw a tortilla at you, I apologize. Yes. But yes, I did quote unquote haze freshmen. So, but I don't, because hazing nowadays has a really bad stigma, and I don't I think of bad things when I think of hazing, but yeah, I threw tortillas. I don't think that's that bad. So, yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Montel Pfeiffer asks, who is your favorite ship, and have you ever been paired up with any brony YouTubers? God damn it. My favorite ship. I have ships. Not favorite ship, it's ships, but my all-time favorite ship is Rarejack. Rarejack is the best ship, and anyone who argues otherwise can go fucking die. But yes, Rarejack. Rarejack is my favorite ship. Some other ships that I like, Rainbow Pie is another one. Flutterdash is another one. Octoscratch, Lyrabon. Yeah, those are all be my favorite ships. I would ship all those. But I'm usually pretty open to ships. But Rarejack is the epitome of ships. And have I ever been paired up with any brony YouTubers? Yes, I have, unfortunately. It happens a lot, actually, and I don't understand why. And I take that back. I understand why. Because I read a lot of romance stuff on my channel sometimes, and I get paired up with another girl, and that happens to either be Emo Gack or Scribbler sometimes, and you guys just stop it. Just fucking stop it. Next question. Salzrar Rainstorm, I can't say your fucking name. I'm sorry. I apologize. Asks, what is your origin story for narrating? Well, you see, I originally came from the planet called Fuckatron. And unfortunately, the planet exploded one day, and I survived. I fucking survived by the sheer power of my swearing, which was the most powerful my planet ever fucking heard from. My swearing was so powerful, I moved fucking nations and conquered worlds. I landed here on Earth at a young age of 8 months, where I was taken in by a family of pirate bears, where I terrorized the world for fucking years, okay? Like, my name was notorious. I was the pirate bear bitch, okay? Before I settled down with my unlimited power and started narrating stories that involved colorful pastel horses. But legends say that soon, when the 4 moons rise from the 4 corners of the world, I will rain vengeance upon the galaxy. I picked up a mic and I started narrating. That's my origin story. WolfX1120 asks, where is all your awesomeness coming from? I have reserves of awesomeness that I keep on tap that no one knows of. And it's a secret location. So that's where they're coming from. And cats are dogs. I'm allergic to cats, but I like them. I know that's really weird because, well, okay, I take that back. My cats are not normal. My cats act like dogs. They really fucking do. Because they're needy and they will come up to you and meow their heads off and demand pets. Because pets and cats. But the good thing about them is that they shit in a box. I don't have to walk them to go shit. So cats. Derek Brony asks, which do you prefer? Light or darkness or light? Darkness. Insanity or insanity? Sanity? 4chan or Tumblr? Tumblr? And what do you love / hate in this world? I love... that's a hard question. Shit. I love the fact that I'm in this fandom, and I hate the fact that I'm in this fandom. DefCon1234 asks, do you have any other hobbies aside from voice acting? If so, what are they? Yes, I do actually. The gaming. Gaming is a big one. I play a lot of games, like a lot of fucking games. Photography is another thing that I do aside from the voice acting. Video editing is another thing, another hobby of mine. Sound editing now, I can add that to my fucking thing. Yeah, that would. Oh, and I like collecting things. I am, especially the video games. I have a huge collection of video games and figurines, and I'm a nerd, huh? Muffin Swags asks, how old are you? I'm 27. I don't like the fact that I have to say that here, but your name's so cool, so I can't say no. But yes, I'm 27. Juan E asks, if you were in Equestria and you could only eat the food there, what food would you miss in the human world? Meat. I would fucking miss meat and steak and fucking... Because they don't fucking eat those things. And if they do, you look like a fucking idiot. Like, can't eat that. I have to eat fucking vegetables. And it's late. Fuck you guys. Ah. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm collected. I'm good. What inspired your OC's design? The three of you guys asked that. My OC's design, or the original design for my OC, which was in Pony Creator, I made because I needed a pony. It was actually for a joke on a Let's Play video that I did on my old channel. I made a joke because I was like, oh, look at the ponies. I'm a pony now. Ha 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 ha. That's design stuck. The cutie mark just stuck because it was a joke of, oh, you know, all Lost ever does is just curse. That was the joke, but it just kind of stuck. The redesign that you guys see now was actually made by, I believe it's Lonely Frost Flower. I think that's the name of, but I'll put it on the screen. She created the design now that everybody uses as a reference. I use it as a reference now. And that's the color scheme, and that just stuck. The newer ones that you guys are seeing now, like with the vectors, Nightfall Studios actually made those for me. Oblivion Fall and Emo Gak were the ones that made those for me. And yeah, but the design would be, the hair would be, well, the old hair was kind of what my hair kind of looks like. Now it's the redesign. But the glasses, I wear glasses in real life. And those colors are actually my favorite colors. I like red, and I was originally going to choose black, but obviously then I'd be a fucking OC abomination. And so I went with a darker gray, but then it turned into like a gray red. So yes, that is my OC's design. That's why it is the way it looks. This person asked, I'm not even going to try and bother pronouncing your name because it's fucking almost late. I'm going to probably stop after this. How do you choose your fanfics? My fanfics are actually, I get them from a few places. Sometimes I get suggestions. Sometimes the ones you guys send me, I do have readings of them. I know I have 2 of them right now that actually, one of them I've already received all the lines from people and I need to start putting it together. Another place I get my fanfics is from suggestions actually from Scribbler. Scribbler will send me something and she'll be like, this sounds like something you should read. And I'll be like, fuck yes, it is. And I'll fucking read it. Another place I get my fanfics from is from Finfic. I join a lot of groups, and a lot of the groups that I follow have, they're constantly putting up new fanfics. So then I pick them up and I check them out, and I'm like, dear God. I also go into the search bars and I scour, especially for the Grimdarks. I have to scour for those because unfortunately a lot of them are bad. I'll be honest, I find a lot of Grimdarks that are terrible, and I have to really look for those. And I can't, and it's hard too, because a lot of the times the ones that I do want to do have already been read, and I don't want to be an asshole. So, that's usually how I get my fix, how I choose my fix. Yes. So hopefully that answers it. Okay. So this is part 2 of the Q&A. This may or may not have been recorded on New Year's Eve, and this may or may not be me currently drinking something while I record these. I said I was going to be drunk for some of this, or not drunk, buzzed. I will be buzzed probably. So, let's continue on with your questions. So, DJ Shadow Dark Hooves asks, will there be more hilarious bloopers for another milestone? Because I love those, XD. Yes, actually, okay, the thing about the bloopers, I know a lot of people ask about this. I collect them over the projects. Like when I send audio to other people or when I'm editing my own stuff, I'm always cutting out bloopers to save for later, because I don't know why my bloopers are so funny. They just fucking happen. But, yes, there will be more bloopers. I think the next milestone, to be honest, that I'm probably going to do it at is 10,000. So I give myself enough time, and because I feel like I may have set the bar a little too high with the last one. I don't know what I'm going to do for this one. We will see. Maybe there'll be explosions, and so I don't fucking know. But yes, that is, one, there'll be more. Don't worry. Yeah. And to be honest, with all the VAs that I've worked with, I've been tempted to do one with just their stuff, because I get their bloopers as well. But then I'd have to create pony OCs for all of them. I don't know. It's complicated. But yeah, I have thought about doing stuff like that. Trust me. Like, especially all the ones I get for Emo Gak. I get so many fucking bloopers for her. Well, because I work with her so much. But I have bloopers for other people as well. But we'll see. I don't fucking know. Pinkie Pie. Oh, God. If I could do a Pinkie Pie voice, I would do it right now. I would read this, but I can't. Asks, what is the process for recording and editing your readings? And okay, we'll start with that first question. It's a good thing I'm answering this first before I get further into my drink. My process for recording and editing, usually what will happen, depending on the story and depending on the turnaround time. So like the last one that I did for the Christmas special or Heartwarming Eve special, whatever. I did that in about a week. But normally, though, the recording and editing process takes time. Usually what I'll do is I'll get the fic, I will hand out the roles way ahead of time, and I wait for the VAs to get me their lines. I'm not really a stickler about deadlines as much. I'll be honest. No, truth be told, I was a stickler with deadlines because I knew how much editing was going to take into that. But normally I'll wait for VAs just to get me their lines, unless it's like urgent, I'm running out of fics, and I'll go around poking them. But once I get all the lines in, then I start recording my stuff. And usually what I'll do is because I live with my dad, I have to schedule around my dad, my sister, and my nephew, and my nephews too. So I have to really schedule around those things. But I normally do get them done. Usually, like, actually right now, it's like nobody's home right now because it's New Year's. No one's fucking home. So this is a perfect opportunity for recording. Hence why I'm doing this now. But yeah, I will record in my office, and I record on a Blue Yeti, and that's usually my recording process. I will sit down with the script and just record. That's usually what I'll do. And I will record characters separately. I don't record my characters with the narration. I know some readers do that, but I keep all like characters separate, and I keep the narration separate because it helps when I'm trying to do certain voices. And then for editing can take, depending on the story, it can take up to a day to like 5, depending on what's going on in the story, depending on the length, depending on how many sound effects I'm using, and stuff like that. But usually after I record, I import all the audio into Audacity. I don't record in Audacity too. I actually record in Sony SoundForge. But then I import all the audio into Audacity, do the Vox, which is the basically the narration and the dialogue and notes. It's just, that's all it is. I'm just setting it up. Then once I'm done with the Vox, I import it into Sony Vegas, and then that's where I add the sound effects and the music. So, and then obviously I do the Sony Vegas. Within Sony Vegas, I'll do the video editing as well, if I have any special effects I gotta do with video. And that's it. And then I render and I upload, and you guys apparently really like it. So, but the whole process can take about, a day to 5, depending on exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, the readings take the longest. But the comic dubs, I can have them out like that. Comic dubs are pretty quick and easy. I can get those within a few hours. Hence why there's been a lot more of those lately, because they're easier to do. But that should be. Hopefully that answers your question. And you also, Pinkie Pie also asked, what is most important to you in life? My happiness. I know that sounds really selfish. But to be happy, that is the most important thing to me in life. And I'd like to think now I'm kind of getting there a little bit. Yeah, that got a little deep. But happiness. I think everybody should do that, because it really comes down to you. You need to be happy. And I'm probably rambling because I'm a little bit buzzed. Next question. That person asks favorite name or favorite game in Potato. My favorite game, I think I answered that already, but my favorite game is, if we're talking about video games, it is Silent Hill 2. If we're talking about card games, actually, right now I have the physical deck of Twilight Sparkle's Secret Shipfic folder. I got it actually from Deadly Reg. He got it for me as a gift, so I have that in the card sleeves, and they're all protected and everything. They're all fancy and everything, because I like shipping horses, because making the ponies lovers is fun. But that would be that one and Smash Up. I really have been getting into those 2 card games. I've played a few other games as well. I'm trying to think. Cosmic Encounter is another game I've played. I really, like, when I was in the UK, Deadly Reg is a huge board game fanatic, so I got into board games that way. But then I really like Twilight Sparkle's Secret Shipfic folder. I freaking love that game. Oh my god, I can't wait for the expansions too. Oh my god, I can't wait. So yes, that would be my favorite game. And favorite potato, it would be sweet potato. Though I am a fan of red potatoes as well. But yes, sweet potatoes are my favorite. So I know how to answer that. Corey Sanders. Okay, I'm going to give up on pronouncing names unless I know how to fucking pronounce it, because I don't care at this point. But you are awesome. This person on the screen asked, is Rara Jack life? Rara Jack is love. Rara Jack is life. Hashtag Rara Jack forever. It is the ultimate ship. I don't give 2 shits what anyone else says. You tell me that those 2 ponies don't belong together. They really do. They are my favorite ship. Oh man, you are awesome. You fucking know. And what is your favorite fanfic out of all the ones you've read / voiced in? Okay. God, because I've read so fucking many. I would probably say, okay, I would say 2. 2 come up in my head right now. So I'm trying to think. I've done so many. Like, I was seriously going through the list a few days ago, and I was realizing, like, God, I've done so many damn readings. It's freaking terrible. But I would have to say there's one that comes off on the top of my head right now, and it is No One to Quit. It is a RD Applejack friendship fic, and I get RD gets shot in the leg, and just I just really like that fic, and it was, I think the biggest reason why is because I get to voice RD being a badass. And the sound effects too were fun to make for that one, because I had to do all the screaming and the getting hit, and oh god, those are always fun to record. And then the other fic that I've done Actually, I have not done it, but I voiced in it. Not on my channel, but it was on Emogak's channel, was Something Sweet to Bite. Because I had to do death screams as Applejack, and I almost died recording those. But I still like that. That story's so good. Oh my God, is that story good? I may or may not have helped with that. During Truth Be Told, I was helping editing that for like the sound effects and music. I didn't put the rest of it together. Emogak did all of that, but I was Applejack and I helped with editing, like video editing and sound mixing and stuff like that. But yeah, the fact that I almost died doing an Applejack death scream because my dumbass, while I was screaming, poured water down my throat. Yeah, I almost died, you guys. That was amazing. But yes, that would be another one of my favorites just because of I've never done death screams for any. People do death screams for me. I don't do death screams for them. So the fact that I got asked to do that I was fucking just so happy. So happy. That random guy asks, were you drunk when you were recording this? Sips vodka drink. Uh-huh. I was actually sober when I recorded the Q&A intro announcement thingy. It was just 4:00 in the morning and I was fucking tired. Right now, I am sipping on a vodka drink, so I'm slightly... Actually, I'm not even buzzed yet. It's New Year's. I need a drink. It's like kind of law. If you're in the States, if you're over 21 and it's New Year's, you kind of have to have a drink. So I'm having a drink while I'm fucking recording these things. So, maybe ask me that question again. Samster Ridgeway asks, are there any horror fics coming? Yes, actually there are. I know the first fic for this year is going to be a dark fic. It's not going to be grimdark. I have a few grimdarks in the works right now. I'm waiting for VAs to get me lines. Those VAs know who they are. They need to get me their fucking lines. But I do have some horror fics coming. So like I kind of consider those the dark and the grim darks. So yeah, but I do have some of the darker stuff is coming. It's going to be like I said, first fic of the year is going to be a dark fic. Because I think I've done enough happy stuff or sad stuff. Because I'll be honest, Truth Be Told really burnt me out. Burnt me out. I can't talk. Burnt me out because a whole month of grimdark kind of, oh God, it's that. And then I was doing Emogak stuff. It really burnt me out. So I was like, the last few months have been me kind of poking about with just goofing off. Plus I've been really busy with other stuff. But yes, there are some dark fics coming. So do not worry. I have to maintain my reputation as Queen of the Grimdark in, within the fanfic readers. God damn it. Wooten I had to really struggle with that, asks, how much sketty could a sketty if a sketty could sketty? They would sketty, and then they would sketty, and the amount of sketty and sketty. Fucking hell. Also, what's your social security number? 123, fuck you, Wooten. Princess 101 asks, why are you so awesome? I have no fucking idea, actually, to be honest. I don't think I'm awesome. I read fucking stories about ponies on the internet. Yeah, that doesn't sound that awesome when you think about it. Can you give me a shout out in your Applejack voice? Oh God, my voice is too deep to do Applejack right now. Fuck. All right, we're going to try it. We're going to do it. While I've had a few drinks, we're going to do it. Hey, Princess 101, this here's Applejack, and I hope you're having an awesome New Year's. And don't let that lost narrator drink so much. She's kind of a bitch when she drinks. Can you give me some advice about doing videos? Yes, actually, I can. Don't start off big. I can tell you that right now. I've met, myself included, I've met too many people that have been too fucking ambitious when they start doing videos. I approve of that. I did Silent Ponyville 2 as my first ever fucking reading. That was the worst fucking idea ever. There are parts of me that want to go back and re-record Silent Ponyville 2 because I listen back to it now and I just cringe and die a little because of how terrible it is. Start off small. If you're going to do fanfic readings, I can tell you right now, start off with one shots. Do not do the huge huge multi-chapters. Don't. You need to start off small. If you're doing voice work, just put up voice reels. Just start practicing. Just start putting yourself out there. You don't necessarily have to have a good mic. I have a few VAs that I work with that don't even have like professional quality mics like I do. They're using iPhone mics and they still get really good quality. But I would recommend just go for it. Have fun with it. If it's something you really, really want to do, just have fun. And I know there's free software as well for video editing and audio editing. Obviously, Audacity, a free video program, would be freaking Movie Maker. I know, or not Windows Movie Maker. I know Scribbler has been using Movie Maker forever. I'm trying to get her to use fucking Vegas. But yeah, I just go for it. Have fun. And don't be afraid to put yourself out there. I can tell you that right now. Because one thing I've learned about this fandom is, yes, there's two things about this fandom. One, we're critical as fuck, but two, we are probably the most, we're the most supportive. There we go. We're the most supportive, when it comes to helping each other. When I first started out, I got a lot of support, like way more than I thought that I was ever going to get, especially since I was coming from the gaming community. They don't fucking care. But here, I've been able to thrive. It's kind of nice. So just have fun with it. Don't be afraid to take a chance. That's what I'm going to say. That's my advice to you. And can we be BFFs? You're going to have to get in line. I think Duskspark might have a list ready, and he may or may not be testing anyone out to be my BFFs. He may or may not be battling them to the death, and if you can survive Duskspark, then you could potentially be my BFFs, but then you're gonna have to get through Scribbler and Emogak and Deadly Reg. Yeah, Deadly Reg is actually my friend, you guys. You guys get pissy when he leaves comments. And I just laugh my ass off. Oh, it's so funny. Goody Serenade, hey Goody, asks, why did you poop in the shoe? I didn't poop in the shoe. Kago fucking... Oh, fuck. I'm not blaming Kago. You, motherfucker, pooped in the shoe. Michael Lensnick. I think that's how you say your name. What do you think is the most quotable line from MLP? I would probably say 20% cooler, because I hear that one the fucking most, and it's the most annoying. I mean, okay, I understand that's Artie's thing, and 10 seconds flat. Those are the other ones. It's all the Artie. Artie said so much stupid shit. Oh, and nailed it. I love nailed it from Pinky when she says that during the Olympics episode of Spike when he sings like a dumbass. I love nailed it. And I wish I could do the Pinky voice, because I'd be saying that all over the fucking place to people. Vipera actually is Oblivion Fall, if you guys didn't know. He's fucking amazing. You should go check him out. Asks, do you like that thing? And I know it's a pun because my name's in there. Lost. Sure. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but sure. 2, is it nice in Los Angeles? God damn it, fucking Oblivion Fall. If you guys are wondering, yes, I do live in Southern California. So yes, that is another pun, fucker. 3, ever been kidnapped after someone was told to get lost? The puns, they're just so punny. I can't even handle the pun. Or can you change your conformational assembly upon binding to an effector, creating an apparent change in binding affinity at the different binding site? If not you, then I'm too buzzed for this. Your mom there. I hope my last question isn't glossed over. It is, Oblivion Fall, and you lost me with that question. And yes, I just did a pun. Lightning Striker asks, favorite Grimdark fic? My favorite Grimdark fic? That's a good question. I you know what? I know no, actually I won't get shit for this, but my favorite Grimdark fic would have to be Silent Ponyville 2. That's actually, I have to go with that one. I do not like Fluttershy as a character. It's because of that story that I like Fluttershy, but as a fandom interpretation, not as in the show. It's that story and just the way that it's written and how, that story. God, if you've never listened to it or read it, you need to fucking do that. You owe yourself the fucking favor of doing that just because of how well it's written and how believable the characters are in that. Yeah, I would say that's my favorite Grimdark fic. Yes. Favorite non-brony YouTuber? I would actually say Philip DeFranco, actually. I really, really like his stuff. He's probably one of my favorite YouTubers. I got to meet him, actually, at VidCon one year. Favorite brony YouTuber? Favorite brony YouTuber? Fuck. I would probably, okay, it depends on what, like, okay. I would say Two Snacks because of his animations, Nightfall Studios because of their animations. Who the fuck else do I really, really like in the ponies and the shit that we like doing? I really, really like Noacking, but I know she does some of the pony stuff and then she doesn't. Noacking's really cool. She's got some really cool content. Yeah, I would say those people as brony YouTubers. There you go. Favorite VA to work with? If I don't say this, she's going to kill me. So, emo gag. But secretly myself. I love you, emo gag. Don't fucking kill me later, you bitch. Fave thing about your fans. The fact that you guys have been so fucking supportive this past year. You don't even know. I've been through a lot of shit this year. I think that's a fucking understatement, but you guys have always been supportive, and yeah, I'm actually, I think out of all of the people that I work with, I'm pretty fucking private. But yeah, I've gone through a lot of shit this year, and you guys have always been there, supportive, and it's really fucking nice, actually. The amount of love and support that I've gotten, that would be my favorite thing about you guys. Yes. Mega Evil Toaster asks, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. I'm too buzzed for this. What is love? Love is the idea of being with someone, and what is love? Let's be honest here. What is actual love? Oh no, I'm not gonna get. I'm too buzzed for this question. Okay. Love is something where two people get together and they care about each other undeniably a lot, and there's trust, and there's a point almost where you're sacrificing your own happiness for that person. That is what love is. But that other person will love you enough to where that doesn't happen. That's what love is. There you go. Fucking boom. Boom, headshot. Cordell Johnson asks, Pokemon or Digimon? Okay, okay, I'm gonna say both, because when I was growing up, I was really into Digimon, but then, and I played Pokemon as well, but I only played Gen 1. I'm that old school, but then recently, I just got a 3DS, so I've been playing X and Y, and I may or may not be picking up, Mega Root, whatever the fuck the new ones are, because I'm too buzzed to fucking remember. But, yes, I would say Pokemon now. So, yeah, both. I'm gonna go with both because I really fucking like Digimon. I loved that show growing up. Oh my fucking god, that show was fucking amazing. Favorite brony musician? Oh god, brony musicians? Shit. I really like the Living Tombstone stuff. I especially like the fact that he's been doing the Five Nights at Freddy's shit. Oh my god, do I love Five Nights at Freddy's, you guys. Oh man. Who the fuck else do I like in this fandom, musician wise? I like Mush, fucking, I don't know. He does the 8-bit music, and he does this sick remix of Pegasus Device. Oh my god, that's fucking amazing. Who the fuck else do I like? I think it's So Great and Powerful. Is that the name of the guy? I know Digibrony liked him at one point. I think he still does, but yeah. That's So Great and Powerful, I believe. I think that's another one that I really, really like. I think those are my favorite brony musicians. Yes, I would say those. Those are my favorite ones. Do you like the changelings? Yes, because one of my best friends is a changeling. Yes, that lamp over there. She was the lamp all along, the fucking bitch. Lunar Celestia. Why? God damn it, I can't. Okay, whatever. Luna, because I love her color scheme, okay? I really fucking like the color scheme for Luna. Celestia's cool and all. But I like Luna's color scheme, and I can kind of relate to her for being fucking socially awkward, but wanting to be accepted. Because I was like that at one point. Well, I still am. Why am I lying to myself? Next question. Are you excited about the 2017 MLP movie? Yes and no. I'm excited for ponies to be on the big screen in like an actual physical way, not this fucking Equestria Girl stuff. And no, because if you're following it, you know that Megan McCarthy is not writing it. So I am terrified as to what the fuck they're going to do. I trust Megan McCarthy. I don't trust anyone else. So, yes, I am terrified. Crossbows asks, do you write your own fanfics? No, actually. The funny thing about that is, a long time ago, I used to want to be a writer. I wrote a novel at one point, back when I was in high school. I have been told I'm a very good writer, but I don't do it anymore because I don't have the patience for it because of all the shit that I'm doing now, like the video editing and the voice acting and real life. I've got so much shit. But I did write something. I did start writing something, but I have not finished it. I was going to give it to someone else to see if they could finish carrying it up, because it was supposed to be a Rarity and Applejack friendship fic. I wasn't even trying to ship them. I know, surprise, surprise. You would think I would be trying to fucking write a ship fic for those two. No. But I had written something and it never got finished. I think it's still on my desktop, actually. I need to finish it or something. I should get on that. But yeah, that is, I would like to write my own fanfics. I don't, to be honest, my biggest reason why I don't write them is because I'm afraid I'm going to fuck up the characters. I'm afraid that I'm going to write them out of character and then be like, what? Well, that's not what Rainbow Dash would say, or that's not what Twilight would do, because everybody bitches about that and I don't feel like fucking dealing with that. Phoenix Dark Knight asks, do you wish your YouTube fans could spell and had a firm grasp of grammar? Yes, actually, I fucking wish that the American school system wasn't so fucking poor that none of you motherfuckers could... It's not even the spelling, because I get the spelling bit, okay? Because I'm a terrible speller. I will be fucking honest right now. I can't spell for shit. But grammar, oh my god, okay. It's in a book. Read a book. Just fucking read it. Because grammar is important. Because I'll be honest, I've had to rewrite some of your guys' questions for this goddamn Q&A. So fucking read a book. Learn some grammar. Okay. 2, just how annoying is it that when people ask, could you do a reading of X, where X is a phenomenally bad fanfic written by a child that somehow has become popular despite good taste and decency? You guys don't know how many fucking requests I get daily. Some of them are good. Some of them I actually have on my backlog for readings. But there are so many and you guys are so sweet. I really appreciate the fact that you guys are sending me these. But you guys need an editor. You fucking need an editor. I can't. And I can't be your editor when I'm reading the fic, because that's what... Oh my god. But it happens more often than not. I think it's sweet. Yes, it's fucking annoying, but it's sweet, and I can't get that mad. But I would, if anything, try to look at your content, and if you are writing something, make sure you have an editor. That's the biggest thing I can suggest, because editors are very, very, very fucking important. I know this because I've had to be one for several people, not even for this fandom, but like for like schoolwork. I used to fucking edit people's papers and they would get A's after I fucking ripped their papers to shreds. But yes, it is slightly annoying, but I do know why you guys do it, and I think it's sweet. But yes, that would be my opinion on it. Yes, and I do get a lot of clopfics, and I don't respond to those because I don't read clop. But the next question is 3 on a scale from 1 to 100. Just how fucked up are your fans who think that shipping people in real life is somehow A, a compliment, or B, in any way not fucking weird or creepy? Thank you for your time lost. I love you too, PDK. I think it's okay. I am in a fandom. Fandoms ship people or ship ponies, okay? Or ship things, okay? We ship characters. I, for some odd fucking reason, get shipped all the time with people. And I don't even think, I know it sounds weird, but the fact that now I've admitted that I'm gay, I have a feeling I'm going to get shipped way fucking more now, because they're going to be like, oh man, the Lost Narrator's gay. She must like all the chicks in the fandom. Oh God, fucking help me. think it's creepy and weird, but I understand why you guys do it. And I'm not going to say it's okay because I'm not going to be a hater because I do that with Rarejack, but they're characters, so it makes sense. But I'm too buzzed for this question. Next question. Love you, PDK. Deadly Reg asks, I have questions. 1, why do all your videos suck? 2, why do you say you're an MLP fan, but then only read stories where MLP characters die? 3, are your arms tired from hanging off Scribbler's coattails? And 4, can we be best friends? I love you too, bestie! You're fucking amazing. And no, my arms aren't tired from hanging off Scribbler's coattails. I can just hang on to them for days. As Cash, fucking hell, the reader, I can't fucking read, buzzed, asks, your favorite clopfic? I do have a favorite clopfic. The clopfic is Rarejacket, and you guys are lucky right now, because Goomba Brony has done a reading of it on his channel. You should go, I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. You should go listen to it and then continue with my fucking Q&A. But it is my favorite clopfic. Yes, Rarejacket. Go listen to it. You'll thank me later. Is it only me, or have you noticed that after you started doing readings, you became happier and more awesome? This is true, actually. To be honest, before I started doing the readings, I was extremely fucking depressed. And because of the readings, I've met so many wonderful people, and you guys are fucking awesome. And yeah, actually, I did become slightly happier, actually. And apparently, I'm really awesome. Everybody keeps telling me that. I don't feel awesome. Yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, I did notice that too. You're not the only one. Will you ever accept my challenge to complete the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge? So, funny story, I got challenged by you and Goomba Brony to do the Ice Bucket Challenge. California's in a drought. Or at least when I got challenged, it was during a drought, and I was actually in the UK when I got challenged. So, no. But I did donate, actually. I did donate to that. And actually, everyone kept saying that the Ice Bucket Challenge was simulating the effects that happens to... What the fuck is it? That disease that everybody was talking about, but it doesn't simulate it. It's a complete bullshit thing. But yes, actually, Crown Prince did a wonderful fucking video on it and explained why the whole thing's bullshit. I love it. I fucking love it. So, that's a thing. This isn't really a question, but I just wanted to say it's been awesome working with you in the past, and I look forward to doing it again if you are. Keep on being awesome. Also, what's your social security number? So you were being sweet up till that fucking point. I see how it is. I see how it fucking is. Yes, actually, I did enjoy, actually, on his channel, I was, Hera. I got to call Celestia whore. That was fucking amazing. I have to admit, that's still one of my highlights for things that I've done, calling Celestia whore. But, no, you cannot have, I already said my social security number to Wooten, 1, 2, 3, fuck you. That's my social security number. That side of YouTube asks, why did you decide to record at 4 a.m.? Funny story about that. Most of my readings are done at that time because it's the most quietest. It's the quietest I can get shit to be. Because like I said, I live with my dad and my sister and my nephew. So it's kind of hard. I have to schedule family and recording, and that doesn't always work. So, usually 4 a.m. is when I'll record, except for screams. I have to schedule for screams because I'm not going to be screaming at 4 a.m. because I'll wake everyone fucking up. That would be bad. Everyone would hate me. Oh man. Goomba Brony asks, did you at any point attempt to learn an instrument? I never did, actually. I know I was in choir when I was in school, back in middle school. But I don't think I've ever attempted to learn the instrument. I've always wanted to play. Like, I've always wanted to play the piano. The drums was another one. Because I really like the piano. Piano is probably my favorite instrument, but I can't play. I can't play for shit. I am not musically inclined. I really am not. People say I can sing. I think it's bullshit because I am fucking about when I sing. And then when I try to actually attempt to seriously sing, it is the most humbling experience of my life. So, yes, that is the thing. Is there any particular genre and any medium that you cannot stand? Oh, God. I don't like country music. I really don't like. Actually, I take that back. I take that back completely because there's some country I actually do like. I don't like this bullshit that's out now that says it's country but it sounds like pop. I don't like that. That pisses me off. I don't like hardcore rap. I like some rap, but like I like Tupac. I'm buzzed. Shut up. I don't like death metal. I try listening to death metal. My friends in the death metal, I can't fucking listen to it. I can't. Movies wise, I don't like. Oh God, what do I not like in movies? I don't even know. No, it's more music. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm a pretty open-minded person, like in all honesty. I'm pretty fucking open-minded. But I don't like, no. Your favorite mythological creature? The liger. Actually, ligers are real. Fuck, that doesn't count. I really like dragons. I do. For mythological creatures, dragons. Have you ever done any stage acting in any capacity? And no, playing a tree in the 3rd grade doesn't count. How dare you dismiss my fucking debut as it doesn't count? It's fucking bullshit. No, but no, actually, I've never done stage acting. I wanted to do it growing up, didn't get the chance, but I never did it. Yeah, to be honest, I've always wanted to do stage acting. I am fucking terrified. I've done speeches. I used to be on speech and debate team, so I used to do stuff like that, and I know what goes into it, but I've never done any fucking acting ever on a stage. Maybe I should do that. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Biggest disappointment you've suffered in terms of something you love, like a show or a book or a game or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. 2 big disappointments I can think off the top of my head right now. One is Parasite Eve 3, which is the 3rd birthday. It was a game that came out on the PSP. I love Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve from Squaresoft before they became Square Enix was fucking amazing, okay? That was such a good game. Oh my God, if you've never played that game, you fucking owe it to yourself to fucking play it, okay? 2 was okay. I was alright with that. Whatever. Got really stupid, but whatever. But 3, oh my fucking God, the abomination that is 3, because it's just, I feel like Square Enix is going through this phase right now. They're like, let's take all the old things that people like about our old entities. So like, it's just, they take all these old elements. I'm just like, I can't do this. Like, they take stuff from Final Fantasy VII. They take stuff from Chrono Trigger. And they just mash them up into other games. I'm just like, what are you doing, Square Enix? What the fuck? Actually, anything that's come from Square Enix in the last, like, few years, I've just been so fucking pissed and disappointed. Oh, dear God. Disappointment. So many fucking disappointments. That and the Silent Hill series. I like all the games up to 4. I stopped at 4 because everything beyond that is bullshit. And you know why I'm saying this. Because what the fuck is his name? I can't think of his stupid fucking name. But he got in charge of the series and it wasn't being done by Team Silent anymore. And oh dear sweet mother of God, is it terrible. But they recently released, I think it was back in August, a playable trailer for Silent Hill on the PS4, and it looks very promising. I am crossing my fingers and hoping that this fucking thing, that Hideo Kojima actually pulls fucking through and saves my series, because I fucking love the Silent Hill series. Oh my God, do I love it. Ever played any role-playing games? DD, Shadowrun, Ironclaw, or the like? No, actually, I've never played role-playing games. I've never done that. I have friends that actually play IRL, in real life. I have friends that do that, but I have never, done it myself. Maybe I should look into that, because I am a nerd, so I should probably do that. Favorite reading someone else has done thus far? Oh, God, okay, I can think of 2. And yours is actually one of them, Gumbasa. Playing with My Heart, Scribbler's Reading, or Scribbler's Story. Oh my God, do I love that fucking reading. Just because it's just so fucking good. And your vinyl voice, Gumbasa is probably one of the only readers amongst, like, people that do all the voices themselves that I fucking will listen to it for days, because I love his reading voice, and I love the character. He just gets those inflections well. He really fucking does. But yeah, your vinyl voice is spot on there. And I really like that story. And it's so good. And you do such a fucking good job. That and Playing With My Heart. I hate that fucking story, but I love Scribbler's reading of it. I freaking love to pieces Scribbler's reading of it. It's probably one of the best readings that I've ever heard out of all the readers, all the readings because I do follow a lot of the readers. I do. This is my thing. I'm the Lost Narrator. I should fucking be on top of the readers. So, that is, I would say those two, and they're both Octoscratch. Fuck, that should tell you something. God damn it. So, yes, those two. And do you want to build a snowman? No. Next question. Theater Freak asks, if you could have a superpower that came mandatory with a weakness, what would it be? And would you use it for good or evil or really? Yeah. Okay, so my superpower. Okay, I know this is going to sound so stupid. I really like Wolverine as a character. Wolverine is probably, it'd be Batman, Spider-Man, and Wolverine. Those would be my favorite superheroes. Wolverine has always had a special place in my heart because I just fucking Wolverine as a character is so fucking awesome. And I hate the movies. Don't even get me started on those. But Wolverine, though, would probably, his powers of self-healing, but then all the shit that he has to deal with when it comes to memory loss. And I don't even know what the mandatory weakness is, that if it's self-healing or regeneration, what the fuck the weakness would be. I don't even know. But yeah, and I would probably use it. I would probably be kind of like an anti-hero, to be honest. I wouldn't be necessarily good or bad. I would kind of be that one that straddles that middle because I don't fucking want... because the thing is, like, even though you're evil or even though you're good, there's going to be times where you have to do something that's bad because, it's for the greater good. And that's where the anti-hero comes in. So, yes, that is a thing. That is what I would do. Yes. Andrew B. asks, what is your favorite TV show when you were growing up? Or what's your favorite TV show when you were growing up? There we go. Can't fucking read. What are words? My favorite TV show growing up? Fuck. I would probably, oh God, I'm going to get so much shit for this. Power Rangers. I loved that show to death. I'm still a fucking fan of Power Rangers. The fact that this year that they were doing the Legacy Rangers. Oh, don't even get me started on that. Oh God. So Power Rangers, I would say hands down, that was my favorite show growing up. Tea or coffee? I prefer tea myself. I prefer tea too as well. Tea is, pretty fucking good, man. It's my favorite, and that's usually the stuff I drink too when I'm trying to get my voice to not be so fucking raspy, because let's be honest, I have a raspy voice. I can't help it. But yes, that tea would be it. A scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high, how does it feel to have over 6,000 subscribers? I blame Obab Scribbler for me. It feels pretty fucking amazing, and I still can't believe that you guys are still subbing. I can honestly say that. It blows my mind every day, the amount of that you guys keep coming, you guys keep commenting, you guys enjoy it. I am speechless sometimes when I see the numbers, and I realize all those people liked me enough to subscribe to me, and it's nice, actually, to be honest. It's really nice, and I can't thank you guys enough for it. I really can't. What do you prefer more, cake or pie? I actually okay. I have to be in a mood, but I like pie, certain pies. I like lemon meringue, key lime, what else? Pecan. I love pecan pie. Fuck, that shit's bomb. But then I like certain cakes, though. Like, I like vanilla cake, strawberry cake, cake with, like, nice fondant. Damn it! Okay. I would probably say pie more, yes. Do you like cookies or brownies? I like brownies. I really fucking like brownies. Like, oh God, they're just so good. But I like cookies too. I can't choose. Damn it. Favorite ice cream? Mint chocolate chip is my favorite ice cream. I could that and green tea. Those are my two favorite ice creams. I could eat that shit for days. McDonald's or Burger King? You could choose neither as well. I'm going to choose neither because both of them make me fucking sick. I don't eat McDonald's anymore. When those fucking MLP toys were coming out, I had to suck it up and deal with it. And then I realized I could just walk in and buy all them all. So that's what I did. But I don't like fast food that much, particularly those two brands, because I feel sick afterwards. I physically feel sick. If I do eat fast food, I usually have Carl's Jr., which is Hardee's over on the East Coast. I know that because that's the thing over there. Or In-N-Out, because I'm on the West Coast. I'll have Taco Bell. I know it's fucking terrible, but Taco Bell's pretty fucking good. That should be it. Nightmare Luna asks, any plans on doing a major collab with Scribbler in the near future? Yes, actually, I am. Now I can make that announcement. I am actually Bon for No Place Like Home. I got that role. So I'm on her cast roster thingy as Bon. Do I have any other major plans? Not that I know of. I know I'm in, I know we've got something planned, me and her. That's non-pony related. It is superhero related, actually, and I believe I'm one of the narrators for that. I'm trying to think of any of the big projects that I'm part of for her. I'm always in her readings. I've got a few readings that I need to fucking finish because I've been so fucking busy. But yeah, I would say the biggest one that I'm working on with her on her channel is No Place Like Home. I am Bon for that. Stuff on my channel though, I don't really have any big things with her. I know she's appearing in a few of my readings and comic dubs. I really don't have any big plans like coming up with on my channel, to be completely honest. I'm just doing the readings and the comic dubs still. I'm just doing that. Maybe something else will come up. I'm not sure. 'Tis life, whatever. Glory of the Rain Wings asks, hey Lost! Congratulations. You totally deserve it. Okay, my questions. Number 1, potato or potato or potato. Fucking hell. I would say potato. I know people say potato, but I say potato. Fucking. Well, it's like the same thing too, because apparently I say pecans, but people say pecan. Pecan. Fucking. That's the way I fucking say it. So fucking whatever. Number 2, fist bump. Blah 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 blah. Please get this reference. Yes. Big Hero 6. I fucking saw that movie and I cried. Don't even get me started on it. Fuck. But I love that movie. It was so good. Do you like pina coladas when you're caught in the rain? No, but I like Long Island iced teas when I'm caught in a shitstorm. Any future plans on your channel that you can spoil? I don't have anything big. Like, I'm really trying to think of any. Like, I've got epic. I know. Okay, I do take that back. There's 2 things I can think of off the top of my head, but they're not. One's not going to be on my channel. It is. I have been working on a series of Let's Plays with another VA as characters, and it's not going to be on my channel, and eventually I'm going to plug it here to get you guys to go over there, but it's not going to be on my channel, though. I'm not going to be putting those on my channel, but they're going to be on their own dedicated channel. To my knowledge, I think we've already done a few. We've done 2. We've done 2 for so far, and that's 2 different characters. But yeah, that is a thing that I am working on it. So if you guys are gamers and you guys like watching Let's Plays, that would probably be coming up next year. I want to say early part of next year, because I'm gonna have some time finally to start fucking working on it. Because holidays are bullshit. Whatever. That, and then something that I can spoil on my channel. I have been reconsidering doing, I guess, like a radio adaptation of Silent Ponyville 2. And it's not even a complete adaptation. It's just there are 2 scenes in particular that I want to redo with VAs and with my, obviously my audio editing and all that, but not with a narrator, but as like an audio radio play thing, because I just fucking love that story. And there's just 2 scenes in particular that I want to do. That is a thing. I'm not sure when that's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen, but that is something that's been bouncing around in my head for a while. But those would be the 2 big things. And to dispute any other claims, no, I'm not doing Silent Ponyville 3 because it is too long. That story is over 125,000 words. That's way too long of a story for me to do. I'm not doing Fallout Equestria, because that's another fucking one I get, because that's too long as well. I'm not doing, what the fuck else do I get? Shirley's Garden, because EmoGak is planning on doing a reading of Shirley's Garden, and I may or may not be helping with that. I can't really disclose that. What else what else is going on? I think those are the big ones. Those are the big ones I get. Oh, and Rainbow Factory. I'm not doing Rainbow Factory because spoiler alert, I actually fucking hate that story. But that's another story for another day. But yes, those would be the future plans for the channel. Yes. Autumn Breeze asks, what was the first thing you've ever voiced for? On my channel, it would be the Silent Ponyville 2 reading. That would definitely be the first thing I ever done. For someone else, the first thing I ever did was for Scribbler's reading of... Oh, God, what the fuck is that story's name? It's the story where Soren is trying to make a pie, and I miss his cake in it. That was the first time I ever worked with anybody, and it was on Scribbler's channel. Yeah, so those would be the two things. What country do you live in? I live in America, particularly Southern California. So that's and that's as specific I can get. That's why I said I can go to EQLA, because it's Southern California. I can do that. Favorite Power Ranger series? My favorite Power Ranger series is still Mighty Morphin. Mighty Morphin has always been my favorite one. Because that's the one I grew up with. And Tommy. Oh, Tommy. God, he's fucking amazing. He's my favorite Power Ranger because he is the fucking 5 Power Rangers. God damn it, I'm fangirling. Okay, I need to stop. I need to fucking stop. But yeah, I love Mighty Morphin. Mighty Morphin is my favorite. Vodka or Sprite? Sprite. Bleh. Vodka. I'm drinking it right now still. I'm still working on it because vodka. Sonic or Mario? Mario, actually. I grew up with the Super Nintendo. I didn't grow up with the Sega Genesis. So Mario was hands down my favorite, and it still is. Derpy or Applejack? I know what the fuck you're asking me there. No, and it's going to be Applejack, and she's not a goddamn background pony. Fuck. So Applejack. I know what you're trying to imply, Sugar Cube, and I'm a background pony. That's a load of horse shit. Which do you like better, Cupcakes or Smile HD? I fucking love Smile HD. I fucking love that animation. Oh my god. It's just so good and so gory and just, it's so fucking good. Equestria Girls or Rainbow Rocks? I would have to say Rainbow Rocks. I really like that movie, and I like most of the music for it. They did a really good job on that movie. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was, because Equestria Girls was slightly disappointing because of how fucking that movie. But yeah, Rainbow Rocks was pretty fucking good. I enjoyed it. So yes, Rainbow Rocks. Rainbow Dash or me asks, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Well, what would I do for a Klondike bar? I would murder everyone for a fucking Klondike bar. Not really. Oh, I love it. Would you rather be rich in this world or be a pony and live in Equestria? I would... I don't know, to be honest. That's a really hard question. Because if I was rich in this world, I would probably be making the videos and be really happy doing that, because I really like making YouTube content. But if I was a pony in Equestria, I could probably be transferred over there, and they'd be like, who is this unicorn that is cussing nonstop? And we must now make her our leader, and I would probably overthrow Celestia. So, yeah, that might be a thing. Oh, and I would have a decree of making Rev and Jack a fucking couple, and I don't care if they're not. I'm gonna make them marry. So, I don't know, actually, to be honest. That's a really hard question. Both have their perks. I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one, because I really don't know. I can honestly say that I really don't fucking know. Emo Gak asks, "Are you my lover?" Hashtag Los Gome. You really aren't fucking helping. You know that. You are totally my lover. I'm going to confess my love right now. Oblivion Falls should watch out. I can't even say this with a straight face. Oh, God. Next question. I can't do this with a straight face. Nintendo Freak 2011 asks, what country would you love to visit excluding the UK? I would love to go to Italy. I want to go to Rome, to be honest. Rome is somewhere I really, really want to go, because I remember just studying it in college and in high school and just thinking, oh my God, I need to go. It's fucking amazing. Canada is another one. I want to just go for Canada, because fucking Canada. I think those are the big ones. And Australia. I want to go to Australia, and that's another place. I really want to go to Australia. Yeah, I would say those places. What kind of genre or style of movies do you like watching? I like horror. I like rom-coms. I know, typical girl. I love rom-coms. I like documentaries. I like mockumentaries. I like but the horror. I take that back. Horror is kind of that mixed bag because there's some horror I really like, but then there are other horror that I'm just like, oh, I can't do that. No, it's too much. Like it's usually the like the B slasher movies. I don't like those that much, but I love when it's like psychological horror. Oh my god, do I love psychological horror? That shit's so good, so good. So yes. Beat Pony asks, will you be my friend? Yes. I will be your friend. We will be BFFs. Though I will warn you right now, I'm a bit of an asshole from what people tell me. And I'm kind of loud and obnoxious, especially after I've had a few, which I've only had one drink, so whatever. But yes, you can be. I will be your friend. You will be my friend, and we will be besties for fucking life. Laz End, which I find very, and Rambo Crash ask, when are you going to do a face reveal? It's been forever since I've done something like this. Let's try this again, because I fucked up the last time. Hey guys, so it's been a long time since I've done something like this, with the camera and my face, and it's weird, I'm not used to this, it's been a long time, because I used to vlog a lot on my old channel, but I wanted to do this because I wanted to say thank you, at least like face to face, because this is the best way to put it. I wanted to thank you guys just for all the love and support that I've gotten over this past year. I originally wanted this to go up on New Year's Eve, but, you know, obviously you guys know the length of the Q&A. It took a while to put together. But I wanted to thank you guys. You guys have been so supportive, so wonderful, so fucking awesome, and I've been through a lot this past year, and it's because of you guys that you guys kept giving me that courage and that strength to keep going. Yeah, there are times where I'm a little frustrated, and yeah, there's times where I'm just like, oh, I'm over it, but you guys are just fucking awesome. Seriously, and there's so many of you guys now, what the fuck? I don't even know what to do. But I wanted to say thank you guys, you know, from the bottom of my heart, and yeah, hopefully there will be more readings, comic dubs, all kinds of other insanity coming up. And yeah, just thank you. Seriously, thank you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed my drunken antics. Yeah, I'm not drunk right now. I'm pretty fucking sober. But I was pretty buzzed in the second half, let's be honest. But yeah, I hope you guys are good, and I will talk to all of you guys later, okay? Bye.